Hello students, welcome to Harita Math Tuitions. So today I am going to teach you an interesting and important topic of your class 10, some applications of trigonometry. So we have actually seen the trigonometrical ratios, sine theta, cos theta, tan theta and their values as well, right? What is sine 60, sine 30, tan 45, all this we have seen. Now we're going to see some applications in trigonometry. Here we're going to actually understand what the definitions are. There are few definitions. If you understand them clearly, then only you can crack the problems which come in the exam. Right. First is what you have to know is line of sight. So this is very, very important. Next is your angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. And next is your angle of depression. Angle of depression. So these three definitions, if you know well, that's not the definitions, if you know the concept well, then it's very easy for you to crack every problem that comes in the exam, right? So let's see what line of sight is. Very, very simple to understand. Line of sight. Line of sight is nothing but the line drawn from the observer's eye to the object. That means that suppose I'm standing over here and there is a building, okay, and there is a man who's standing on the top of the building. So I'm looking at him, right? So this becomes, I'm looking at him, right? So this becomes my line of, this becomes the line of sight because you're viewing the person who is standing on the top of the building. Now suppose if this person will stand over here. Now this is me and this is the building, right? So here. Now line of sight would be this. Suppose if it's actually here, okay. Now your line of sight would be this, is it not? So it is the line drawn from the observer's eye to the observer, right? Observer's eye to the person whom you are observing, right? Okay. Now let's see what is the angle of elevation then. What is angle of elevation? Very, very important. Now see, I'm going to draw a person who's watching a person, who's looking at a person who's standing on the top of the building, right? So line of sight is what? Definitely this. See, I'm going to explain you one thing. See, there's a fan which is over there, right? I'm actually looking at the fan. So this becomes my line of sight and this will be my horizontal. So just like that, this is going to be a horizontal, okay? And where is your line of sight? This one. This one is your line of sight, is it? Yes. Now you know that when two lines meet, then there is an angle which is formed, right? So this would be your angle theta, okay? Now theta is the angle between the horizontal and the line of sight when your horizontal is below the line of sight or when your line of sight is above the horizontal. It happens when you're actually viewing the objects which are at the height, is it not? At the height, right? So this is called the angle of elevation. Theta is called the angle of elevation. Okay guys, have you understood this? Now if you can draw a right angle triangle, is it? This is 90 degrees, is it not guys? Now from here it is very easy for you to know the distances of the hypotenuse, of the perpendicular, of the base, is it? Yes. Now this is your right angle triangle. If I say A, B and C, it's very easy for you to know the AC, AB or BC if it's being asked. Now if I say theta is equals to 60 degrees, okay, and AC is equals to 4 centimeters, okay, find AB. If the questions are put like this, very easy for you to understand. That is, we know that sine theta is what? Sine theta is the side adjacent or opposite? It is opposite. Side opposite to angle theta by hypotenuse. So what is the side which is opposite to theta? Of course it is AC by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse, you know that the side which is opposite to the right angle, that's why your hypotenuse becomes AB, is it not? Now we need to find out what is AB. AB is nothing but what now? AC by sine 60. Is it? Yes. What is AC? It is 4. And what is sine 60? 3 by root 3 by 2. This 2 goes up. So it becomes 8 by root 3. Right guys. So this is in centimeters. Fine. So this is how it is very easy for you to actually find out the distances. Got it, guys? What is angle of elevation? Yes, angle of elevation is angle made by the horizontal and the line of sight when the line of sight is above the horizontal. Okay, guys? Yes. Now we're going to see what is angle of depression. Angle of depression is something which is completely opposite your angle of elevation. So angle of depression we see usually when we lower our heads to see the objects. See, if I'm standing here, I'm looking at the parrot which is on the ground, right? So what do I generally do? I have to lower my head to see it, is it not, guys? So your angle of elevation, I'll tell you what is it. So this becomes your line of sight, is it not, guys? And this becomes your horizontal. Right, now let me just tell you. See, I'm just looking at something which is down there. So this becomes my line of sight and this becomes my horizontal. Is it not, guys? So this becomes your horizontal. And you observe that the horizontal is where? It is above the line of sight this time. So it was below the line of sight when we are actually talking about the line angle of elevation, right? So for angle of depression, you see that the horizontal is above the line of sight. Then you see that there is a right angle which is being formed here, right? Yes, guys, and this is the theta. And then you say that theta is the angle of depression that is formed between the horizontal and the line of sight when the line of sight is below the horizontal. Okay, guys, it generally occurs when you see the objects which are lying at the bottom, not the top. When you actually see the objects which are on top, then angle of elevation will come into picture. When you are actually talking about the objects which are below, then angle of depression will come into picture, right? So this forms your right angle triangle. If you say it is ABC, fine. So again, here also you can easily find out the distances, just like how we did now. So now you can say from here, what is sine theta? Sine theta is the side opposite to angle theta by hypotenuse, right, guys? So this time we're going to see what is cos theta then. So we have actually done sine theta when we were talking about the angle of elevation. Now we're going to see what is cos theta. Cos theta is what? Tell me. It is side adjacent to theta by hypotenuse. Now this is your angle theta. What is the side adjacent? So this is the side opposite, right? AB is the side opposite to theta. Side adjacent is what? BC, is it not? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. BC will become your hypotenuse because this is 90 degrees and the side opposite to 90 degrees will be a hypotenuse. Then what is cos theta? This is the angle theta and the side opposite is your AB and side adjacent is what? AC, is it not, guys? So it is AC is your side adjacent to theta and AB is the side opposite to theta. When you take sine theta into account, you have to write it as AB by BC, right? Now because it is cos theta, it's the side adjacent to theta which is AC and the hypotenuse is what? It is BC. Therefore cos theta is AC by BC. You can actually find all the trigonometric ratios like this when it's being asked. You can take tan theta also, secant theta, cosecant theta, cot theta. You can find any trigonometric ratio also you could find. If they ask what is theta, then you can actually write like this. It is theta is nothing but cos inverse of AC by BC. So this you get it in inverse trigonometric function in your class 11. You don't have it in your class 10 now. You just have only these, and it is very important for you to know the concepts of angle of elevation, line of sight, angle of depression, so that it's easy for you to crack any problem which comes from this chapter. Got it, guys? Yes, then hope you have liked this video. So please share and subscribe to Harita Math Tuitions for notifications. Click the bell icon. Thank you so much.